Hello students, next we'll see the 10th problem. Okay, the following figures are extracted from the books of X Company Limited. Okay, opening raw material we have 14,000, then closing raw material we have 10,000, purchases during the year, purchases for the year of raw material we have 1 lakh rupees, then direct wages they have given 20,000, works overhead 50% of direct wages. Okay, factory overhead you should take 50% of direct wages here. Then stores overhead on material, okay, 10% of cost of material, nothing but material consumed. Okay, stores overhead they have given, it is 10%. Then 10% cost were rejected, costing were rejected for being not up to the specification, and a sum of rupees 800 were realized sale of scrap. Okay, 10% they were, it was rejected and it is being sold for as a scrap, rupees 800. Okay, then 10% of finished goods found to be defective. Even after there was a sale of scrap, 10% defective rejected, still we have 10% defective in the finished product what we have in our hand. Okay, then works overhead charges, on that you should calculate the additional works overhead charges, it is 20% on proportionate of direct wages. Okay, then total gross output during the year it is 2000 tons, means for the year how many units they have produced, 2000 tons it is. Okay, on the you have to calculate manufacturing cost or cost per ton here. Okay, so first we'll calculate additional works overhead. For that, first you should calculate actual production. How much product produced units we have, it is 2000 units less scrap. Okay, so 2000 units we have, in that 10% scrap they have mentioned, right? Third point you have. So 10% scrap of 10% of 2000 we will get it as 200. So 2000 minus 200 units we will get 1800 units actually we have produced. Okay, so in that defective how much they have given, 10% of total units produced. So 10%, how much we will get it as 10% of 1800, it is 180 rupees. Okay, 180 units, that is defective. So proportionate direct wages we have to calculate, so that we will get a value of this 180 units. Okay, so for 2000 units how much direct wages we had paid, 20,000, right? For 180 units we will calculate how much we will get. Okay, so cross multiplication, 180 into 20,000 divided by 2000, 20,000 into 180 divided by 2000, we will get 1800, that is your proportionate direct wages. So on that additional works overhead they have given 20%, right? 20% of proportionate direct wages they have said. So proportionate direct wage we got 1800, on that additional works overhead 20%, so 360 rupees we have additional overhead cost here. So let's prepare the cost sheet. Okay, units we have 2000 units. So first we'll write direct material. In that opening raw material how much we have, 14,000. Add purchases during the year, it is 1 lakh, so 1,14,000 we will get, less closing raw material, it is 10,000. So material consumed, how much we will get, 1,04,000, less sale of scrap of material, 10% they had said, right? 200 units on 2000, 200 scrap we are going to less. And what was the value of scrap, 800. So final material consumed, how much we will get, 1,03,200. Okay, scrap of material you should less here only before material consumed, so material consumed we will get 1,03,200. So next we have direct wages here, that is 20,000. So prime cost how much we will get, 1,23,200. Okay, then we have factory overhead. What they have given regarding factory overhead, it is 50% of direct wages, right? So works overhead it is 50% of direct wages, 20,000 into 50%, how much we will get, 10,000. So if you add, then stores overhead 1,04,000, 10%. How you took 1,04,000, material consumed they have given, right? That is stores overhead, how much it is, cost of material. So cost of material we have 1,04,000 here. Okay, on that you should calculate cost of material 1,04,000 before selling your scrap. Okay, 1,04,000 we have, so on 1,04,000 10%, we will get it as 10,400. Okay, then what about additional works overhead? We had calculated previously, right? How much it is? 360. So that you're going to add. So you will get total works cost or cost of production we will consider, because we don't have any administration overhead expense here or selling overhead. So directly we can take it as works cost or cost of production. Okay. So 1,43,960 we will get cost of production. So we'll see the next problem. Cost per unit also we should calculate. They have asked you to calculate cost per unit. So cost per unit, total overhead divided by total units. How much we got total overhead? 1,43,960 divided with 1,800 units. Why you have to divide it with 1,800 units? Because units produced we have 1,800 itself, not 2,000 directly. Okay, because scrap we have 200 in that, so 1,800 you should take. So cost per unit, how much we will get? 79.9 per unit. Okay. So 11th problem, similarly you have, which I want you to solve, homework. Okay. The following figures are extracted from the books of the X Company Limited. Opening raw material, how much we have? 25,000. Closing raw material, 15,000. Purchases during the year, 1,20,000 we have. Then direct wages, 30,000. Works overhead, 50% on direct wages. Then 50% of direct wages you should calculate, how we have calculated previously, like that only. Okay. Stores overhead on material, 10% on cost of material, like cost of material before material consumed, before sale of scrap, what value you will get on that 10% you should take. Similarly, like 10% costing were rejected. Okay, and they have sold it for 1,500 scrap. Okay, then 10% finished goods were found defective, and additional overhead charged on that, it is 20%. Okay, on proportionate direct wages. So total gross output during the year, 2,000 tons. Okay, again 2,000 tons you are having. So on 2,000, 10% first you should less scrap. So 200 you will get 1,800. Okay, on 1,800 again 10% defective means 180. So direct wages you have to calculate proportionate. So for 2,000 we have direct wages, it is 30,000, and for 180 units how much you will get, that you should calculate. Then on that you should proportionate direct wage you should calculate additional works overhead, that is 20%. Okay, exactly similarly like previous sum you have, solve it. If you have any doubt, get it clarified, then sort it out. Okay, in next class I'll explain you regarding estimated cost sheet. Okay, tenders and quotations, which is of 15 marks problems. These are also 15 marks, but they are of case studies. Okay, from output costing. So I'll go with those sums also. Okay, I'll solve in the next class case studies all. Here also you have case studies which we have solved with the number of units in previous class. Okay, which you have to calculate finished stock value, that one, and further what we're going to calculate, that is output costing with tenders and quotations. Okay, is cost sheet and estimated cost sheet. Previously already you have studied. Still we'll go through the solutions as well as problems, okay, of case studies. Okay, till then, take care.